Russia has a vaccine. Game's over.
Wow,
So,
I was seeing this headline, that was quite shocking. There's not a whole lot of science behind it. Here's the time. Russia registers coronavirus vaccine despite international skepticism. Putin's daughter inoculated. What's crazy about this is it immediately brings up that thought. It's like the old space race, right? Like, trying to get Sputnik and then America's competing. And you really got to wonder, is this really happening? Do they really have a vaccine, or are they faking that they have a vaccine?
well, to that point, hold on. It is called Sputnik 5. This is actually what they are calling this, is Sputnik 5.
So they are actually referring to it just like the space race. You got to imagine that that's going to trigger all sorts of conspiracy theories of whether or not this thing actually exists. I mean, I can imagine we're going to see the symbol change right from the Sputnik symbol into some sort of vaccine symbol, and then what are they going to do? Hire Roman Polanski or something to shoot the the actual vaccine landing? I mean, people are going to go crazy over this. So it's true.
Yeah. Well, they already did. The West bit hard on this headline. So Putin came out and he said, we have a vaccine. We're the first to register the vaccine. It's passed all the necessary tests. Now, what he was saying is they're the first to register. It would be basically like saying a company in the United States registered with the FDA. So they were registering with their state regulators. He wasn't saying it's ready to go. His daughter was actually part of those trials. But they're still announcing phase 3. That's still going on right now. They just announced it started. But what's interesting
they're about where
is,
we are. They're about where the UK is, where England is on the vaccine unicorn we've been talking about. So, but it sure didn't sound like that at first, did it? It was like, oh my God, they're ready to inoculate all of Russia. Crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. And Putin did say when this thing becomes available, frontline medical workers and teachers will be the first to take it. And I saw some reporting today from RT. They said that in January is when they plan to roll it out for the public, but they did claim it would be mandatory. So we'll see if that's the case.
It's funny, he's saying frontline workers are going to get it first, and teachers, which I think is exactly what we're saying here, which triggered, as we talked about last week, 400 of the top frontline workers, especially virologists, people like Dr. Peter Hotez and Paul Offit, who have made vaccines, signed that letter saying, whoa, 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 slow it down. The front line doesn't need it that fast. You better get it through safety studies. I wonder if we're going to see that kind of pushback, or if it's even going to be allowed from the frontline medical professionals in Russia. But I'm telling you, any version of this vaccine, no matter where it's being created, is scaring the heck out of the front line now that they're being considered to be the first actual real-life guinea pigs out in the field. Super interesting how this is all, it's so reflective of the past, right, that somehow the strength of a nation or the superpowers are battling to see who can get this vaccine first. People die when there's races like that going on. Just wonder how this is all going to play out.
A lot of people suddenly concerned about complete vaccine safety and turning over every nook and cranny. So yeah, absolutely. We'll keep an eye on this.
If you like that clip, then be sure to check out our live broadcast of The High Wire every Thursday morning at 11 a.m. Pacific Time. You can watch it on Facebook, iTunes, and Twitter. We'll see you there.